Welcome to our Altoona Mirror postgame. Penn State 52, Villanova 6. I'm Neil Rudel, joined by Andy Stine, and we got a young Will behind the glass helping us out. A little bit of an intern for the night. I didn't think Penn State really was overly impressive once again. This has kind of been the pattern for the first 3 weeks. Defensively, they have been. Villanova made a great catch in the end zone to score on the very last play of the game. So, what was your overall take?
Yeah, that was really nice catch, by the way. But I think the question right now on everybody's mind is, can they beat Oregon? I'm not going to stand here and say that they're not going to beat Oregon, because there's just too much talent on the Penn State side to even think that they have no chance. Even though Oregon is very good at what, that's not to say they don't have a lot of things to clean up, especially Drew Aller. I mean, his stat line isn't all that terrible. He had that one bad interception in the second half, but otherwise, it's not all that terrible. He was much more accurate than he was last week as well.
Yeah, I mean, the problems are on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah,
they have not been consistent, and it starts with Drew. They've not been great on third down. He missed early on. The running game was decent. They went right down the field, which was better than last week. But just overall, I just don't get the sense when you say, can they beat Oregon? They're not with the kind of offense that they're playing.
Yeah, right now, if they play like they did the last 2 weeks, probably not. They won't beat Oregon. But it's hard to really complain on when you're beating the last two opponents. What is it, 86-6 or something like that? So I mean, yeah, it's not great by any means, but at the same time, I keep telling people their identity might be, how impressive their defense has been, honestly, and that might be their identity all season.
Well, their special teams are good. We're going to try to outdo the grass cutter here, but Brian Barker was 3 for 3 again. He's been very reliable, on the shorter range field goals. They're punting. I thought they had discovered something in Ross today. Was the punt returner. He had a 34-yarder at 52 yards. And up until the last drive on defense, they dominated the game. I mean, absolutely. 75 of Villanova's yards came in the last drive.
And you mentioned Ross right there. It's hard to not see him being some kind of difference maker at some point this season. I should say that about all 3 transfer wide receivers. And you can be a very good possession guy. Ross is a speedster. Hudson can make plays all around. So I think all 3 of them can make an impact as we head into.
Yeah, and their tight ends have been good on. One thing about Al, you got to give him credit on the touchdown pass he threw to Payne. It was just terrific. That was just zipped in there in traffic. A couple little things that concerned. There were 4 pre-snap penalties, 2 on offense and 2 on defense. Those are little things that can hurt you.
Those things just absolutely, as something that coaches absolutely had, that they were so avoidable.
You had 109,000 people here, or at least that was the listed attendance. The atmosphere was good. It's going to be incredible for the Oregon game, and I think they'll, get an opportunity to rise to that occasion. Honestly, I thought they would be further along on offense than they are, so they got a week off to try to clean some of their problems up.
Yeah, and I don't think any of them are the kind of people that are going to panic if they're 52-6 win. I know it's not as clean as they would like it to be, but they're also going to celebrate wins as they should. And I'm not sitting here saying that they should be grumpy about a win. They should definitely celebrate a win because it was like in order to beat Oregon, it's got to be a little bit.
One last thing, give Villanova credit.
Yeah.
They really fought at the very end. You take small victories when you're a team like that, just like Nevada at the very end of the game, punched in a touchdown. So did Villanova. James was doing all he could to stop it. He called 2 timeouts. So I give the Wildcats credit to that. For Andy, I'm Neil. Thank you to
Thanks,
Will,
guys.
and we'll see you soon.